I'm Alex Svejkovsky with the latest in sports. Although baseball season is over, many St. Cloud residents got a chance to meet Minnesota Twins players last night right here in St. Cloud. And it was a night to remember for the Apollo hockey team as the 9th seed Eagles upset the number 1 seed Little Falls Flyers 3-1 in Section 6A playoffs. 18-0 overall, 5-0 in the NSIC, and ranked number 1, the St. Cloud State wrestling team will hit the mats in Hellenbeck Hall this evening against St. John's University at 7 p.m. Here on the Husky Game Day Conversation, I'm joined by special guest number 64, sophomore guard Matt Schmeezing.
Again, the starter is on the floor as Sean Jensen takes it himself, coast to coast. No defensive help in there, and Sean Jensen puts the Huskies on the board first.
Now heading to the Diamond, the St. Cloud State Huskies are looking forward to their future. The team has announced the letter of intent signing of Maple Grove native Brady Jacobs. St. Cloud State men's hockey captain Drew LeBlanc will be returning to the team this fall for his 5th season. LeBlanc has received approval for a medical red shirt that will allow him to play another season. So just how would the Wolves fare in Game 2? Well, let's take a look. Ring night in Dallas, Ricky Rubio bringing up in the second, behind the back over to Kevin Love, who knocks down the triple that caps off an 8-0 run to end the first half.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to St. Cloud State University and today's press conference.
With a conference in doubt, the future of the Husky hockey team has been announced.
I have decided and have communicated to the league that we will join the National Hockey Conference, the National in short.
And the creation of the NCHC was no easy task.
This was, as the president mentioned from his standpoint for the institution, this was also a very involved process for us, very complicated, and it needed to be. We wanted to assure that as we have through this entire process that we have institutions that are genuinely committed to hockey to competing at the highest levels, and clearly that's the case with the commitments that have been made and continue to be made here at St. Cloud.
And while the chapter of the WCHA may be at an end for the Huskies, the future of the Huskies hockey team has never looked more bright.
There's a pulse that if you're inside, we feel it coming, and we know that our university is on the verge of going in great places right now. And I think this move for us is going to be it's going to be able to give us that opportunity to tell our story.
Just be able to get better and improve my skills. It's so intense and you're having fun while you're working out.
This facility has an assortment of different activities for many athletes in different sports.
Tennis, on-ice training there, speed and strength here. And then, like I mentioned to you, the biggest pull in the community is our athletic mental performance training, and that's, we call it AMP for short. And that's working with college athletes, high school and middle school athletes on just pressure and performance.
Now, this facility isn't like your typical weight room area, as the entire building is energy efficient. And if that weren't enough, they've even gone high-tech, as the entire place can be ran with the use of an iPad.
We also can run, like I said, a lot of our drills from our iPad. So this just happens to be a junior high speed and strength workout. So we can run it. The kids can go to the iPad. They all know my password. They think it's great that they know my password and can get in and mess with me. But they can get in and look at their workout for the day, and away they go. They can get started.
And just like the athletes, the people who run the facility share the same passion for sports.
I've always wanted to do athlete performance, and my passion comes from the Olympic level. Like I mentioned earlier, I've got some friends that are in that area and compete at high levels, and I know that there's always other levels kids can get to, and whether they come out of here ready to play at another level in college or another level in the pros, they're all going to come out of here better people. It's a big goal we've all been working on for a long time, so here we are, so kind of neat.
Big day. I woke up this morning and I kind of looked in the mirror and said to myself, this is kind of a big day.
A big day for new owners Gary Posch, Joe Sexton, and Scott Schreiner, but bigger news for the baseball team.
Starting today, we will rename the team. We will have new colors. We will have a new logo that within a few weeks, or hopefully by the end of February, we can get everybody back in a fun-filled environment and unveil the logo, the team colors.
Now, finding the right name, that's like finding the right batting order.
I've got approximately 175 names in my head, and every time I kind of land on something, I find different things.
So as the team transitions to a new era, they hope a hometown feel is just what this team needs.
I've always felt that the Northwoods League, if you had the right team owner, the right team ownership group that's local, and I emphasize local, right here in our backyard, we can reach a whole new level of success.
You know, we'll have some fun evenings, that's for sure. And again, we're just trying to bring the community and kind of try to build that bond back up to where it was a number of years ago with the community, and having people thoroughly enjoy and having the community take ownership in having a great baseball team in their backyard.
All right, everybody, let's put your hands together again. I want to call up the president of the Northwoods League St. Cloud team, Mr. Gary Posh.
Earlier this month, Northwood League baseball owners Gary Posh, Joe Sexton, and Scott Schreiner shocked the city of St. Cloud with their previous announcement.
Starting today, we will rename the team. We will have new colors. We will have a new logo that within a few weeks, or hopefully by the end of February, we can get everybody back in a fun-filled environment and unveil the logo of the team colors.
But now the gang is back together to unveil what everyone in the city has been waiting for.
3, 2, 1.
Do we want to get right?
Since 1997, the St. Cloud River Bats have been St. Cloud's baseball team. And now with the new owners, it's time to put the name, logo, and colors to the benches. But no doubt, this new season will for surely rock.
I'm excited to see the rebirth of the Rocks. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I like the character. Great job on the logo.
Just because baseball is such a part of Central Minnesota, and it's a great idea, great thinking, Gary and Joe. Fantastic, and God bless you.
It'll be different not having the River Bats in St. Cloud, but this is cool too, to have something new, to be a part of the transition.
I'd say that the Rocks, they rock, and I'm happy they're back in St. Cloud. Go Joe and Gary.